Welcome back to another episode of Penny Help Jess. The channel that's supposed to be here, as the name implies, if you need help identifying your pennies. Ooh, look at all those brown pennies. That is the function of the name. I'm not sure if, well, I mean, it says it in there. So most channels, what they do is, this is episode 549. Please click like and subscribe. And I'm supposed to ask at the beginning, so I kind of remembered a little bit closer today. So most channels or websites, you have to visit the website, and you don't really know the person, and it is $5 to identify a coin. That's it. That's the bottom line. Nice 1977. You see that? Okay. So this is a good example. Let's say you found this penny. Jess, is that a double die? Well, first of all, there's several things going on with this penny. That's number one. And you see the light streak right here. You see that light streak? That's from the crimp roll machine. And that went through the I and the N, and that went through the E. Is that related to these two marks on the rim? Possibly, possibly not. They're in the same vicinity, and they're basically damaged. Okay. Now, unfortunately, there's the crimp roll machine damage that went through the E on a coin that has these really, really nice. Look at that on the top of the I. On the right side of the L. On the right side of the E, the top of the crosslet, the top E. And that T is absolutely wonderful. Look at that T, man. And then the Y, I thought I saw it on the left side next to the T. So there's a couple of things going on. So on the top of the I and the right part of the E, it appears to have separation, right? See, the T, the lines in the T are inside of the T. It's not like you have your T and then you have another T, right? Or now it could be extra thickness, right? And that's the question that we're looking for. Look at the R. Now the R, I can see the little line there. Now the question is this extra thickness or not? And then what I would do next is I'd probably look at copper coins to see if any of these marks are there. But probably not a double die, believe it or not, even though it's very attractive. You know what? Look at the top of the R right there. I know I'm taking a long time on this, but I'm just trying to show you. Now, the top of the R. Oh, let me look at that under the loop. Now, for the first time, I'm looking at it under the loop. Because of the top of that R. See, all of the of the lines, right? The duplicate lines, they're all within the letters themselves. Now, on top of the R, what I noticed was like a little shiny. And the same thing goes on top of all the letters, the B, the E, the I. It's a little shinier. And the question that I had was, is that shiny spot some spreading, from a second strike, a second squeeze? But it's very minimal if it is. So to me, the doubling is within the letters, or that E does. See so to me, this is mechanical doubling. Does it look cool? Can you put on eBay and microscope those lines? Yes, you can. Will someone give you $2 or $3, maybe even $5, because they like how cool it looks? And if you call it a double die, they might believe you. And let me tell you, there is a chance that this is a double die, right? Like that I'm not aware of. It's in the Cherry Picker's Guide, or one of these websites. But to me, those lines are within the letter, so it's die deterioration, meaning that something happened to the die along the way. It made one too many pennies, and the die itself started to get damaged and making the image incorrect with little lines on it. Now, if those letters were spread further apart, like they were extra thick, and you saw the lines, then that to me would be different. But that's not what I'm seeing. It. Okay, so I took a very long time on our second penny, just to show you the types of how I analyze a coin.